The leaked files of 1.95 million CCP members in Shanghai has put the communist regime's infiltration of the West back in the spotlight. How startling is this infiltration? A recent survey found that Yang Fujia, the former chancellor of Nottingham University in the UK, is also a veteran CCP member. Yang Fujia, former president of Fudan University and a member of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, was chancellor of the University of Nottingham, a prestigious UK university, for 12 years from 2001 to 2013. Yang was the first Chinese to take charge of a royal chartered university. He was also received by the former president of the United States and the British Queen.
When I saw this news in 2001, I was shocked. Why did University of Nottingham, a famous British university, hire a Chinese professor as the chancellor?
According to Tianyuan, at British and American universities, the chancellor's main function is to help raise money for the university. They are often well connected in politics, military, and business, and have high academic reputations.
In recent years, I've come to understand the reason behind it. It is because the University of Nottingham was no longer satisfied with raising money from Western politics, economics, academia, or business. They were after the CCP's wallet.
Yang Fujia is a veteran CCP member and was one of the first two Chinese nuclear scientists chosen by Beijing to work as a visiting professor at Denmark's Niels Bohr Institute in the 1960s, as reported on Sharon Straight Talk.
Yang joined the CCP at the age of 19. Being a member of the CCP for more than 8 years by then gave him an advantage over other young artists who were being considered for this opportunity.
According to Chinese media reports, Yang worked in Denmark for 2 years, during which he reported on the research projects to the Chinese consulate. At that time, an American scientist wanted to join their project. Yang asked the Chinese consulate for instructions and got approval. Yang then gave up taking credit for his major contributions to the collaboration, letting the American scientist use his own name. In return, the scientist, who worked in the U.S. National Defense Research Institute, facilitated 2 visits by Chinese delegations to the institute. In 1983, Yu Min, China's father of the hydrogen bomb, and the man who had publicly stated that his research was all for the country's need, also joined the visit. Yang's initiative led the establishment of China's first Sino-Foreign Cooperative University, the University of Nottingham, Ningbo, UNNC, in 2004. For 8 years, Yang served as chancellor of both the University of Nottingham and Ningbo and the UK. In addition to its internal party branch, the top 3 Chinese leaders at the University of Nottingham, Ningbo, are all senior CCP members. The school, which has a strong CCP background, has been certified by the Quality Assurance Agency for Higher Education, QAA. Its diploma has the same effect as that issued by a British university.
Nottingham University must have benefited a lot from the CCP. Otherwise, how could it easily lend such a prestigious name with centuries of academic reputation to the CCP to open its own Nottingham University in China?
US-based scholar Ge Bidong believes that Yang Fujia may have done more harm to British society than professional spies.
He was not only a member of the CCP, he was also a participant in the regime. It is surprising that such a person was so easily accepted and entrusted by the West, by Britain, as an ordinary scholar. In fact, it has something to do with the growing influence of the far left in Western society, which has been subverted by communism and facilitated its gradual entry into power.
Ge Bidong said that the CCP's Trojan horse has spread all over the world. The West must wake up.
It's not about choosing the wrong person for the job. It's about working with the wrong party. It's about dancing with a wolf. Allowing CCP members to enter your organization will prove to be fatal.
Sharon also disclosed that Michele Geraci, an Italian professor who has taught economics at the University of Nottingham, Ningbo for many years, was a leading promoter of the Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, signed by China and Italy in 2019 to jointly advance the constitution of the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. During his tenure as Italy's Undersecretary of State for Economic Development, he also actively promoted cooperation between China and Italy in various fields and even called on Italy to exchange information on public security with the CCP. Tian Yuan believes that if the problem of CCP infiltration is not solved, not only will the academic community turn completely communist, but also Western society will completely disintegrate from within.